I'm gonna do a quick weigh-in this morning. I don't know if my scale is actually working lately. I might have to get a new one or get it replaced, but we're just gonna go with it for now. 287.4. So that's a pound, a little over a pound. Gotta be honest with you guys, I went off diet a few times last week and haven't been super good with my water. I think those are the biggest factors in not losing, and I'm not too proud of that and want to redouble my efforts, make some big changes, or just go back to the 100% that I was doing. If you're doing this work and staying on a diet and you go off of it a little bit, you don't really have the enjoyment of not being on the diet or of losing the weight. So it's better just to stick with the diet if you're gonna do one, and I need to do that. Once I do my 5K, that'll be hopefully have been lost 100 pounds by then, and stop this diet and move on to my more long-term diet. So it gives me a big goal of getting ready for the 5K as well as losing the full 100 pounds, and I'm able to move on to another diet and some bigger and better things. So March 22nd, by then, I want to have lost 100 pounds, be ready to do my 5K outside, jogging the full way, and then that'll be the last time I do MetaFast and I start transitioning off, and I have some big things that I want to start doing by then.
Guys, I just ran a 5K. Distance-wise, it's pretty long, it's about 40 minutes, but yeah, it might be the first time I ever did. What I did differently is, instead of running at like 5.5, 6, I ran at like a 4.7 to a 5, and was able to stay at it longer. So I'm gonna see how long I can go, see how far, what my max is right now. All right, 900 calories, almost 4 miles. This is the best I've ever done. It's sort of a mini miracle. I have this on, I have my brace on, I'm not dehydrated. I jogged the full 5K straight, like no breaks. I'm shaking a little bit now that I'm walking, but I burned 900 calories straight, almost 4 miles. I had that thought, like, just slow down the pace and maybe you could do it, and I could. This is really inspiring and exciting for me. Over 1,000 calories in in about 58 minutes for almost 4.5 miles. 1,000 calories in bed. I like hitting four digits every workout. That's what I'm gonna try and do from now on. 1,000 calories under 1 hour. If I can jog every time and run the 5K every time, that'd be awesome. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. But what do you think? Not bad, huh? So it's probably my best workout ever. I'm pretty happy with that. 1050 calories, almost 5 miles in 64 minutes. The last 5 minutes was just a cool down, but sweet. But today's pretty interesting. I have realized that I'm not the biggest guy that comes to the gyms anymore. At my highest, I was about 380. That's the highest I've been documented. Now I'm almost 280, and I mean that's almost 100 pounds. But I always remember being the biggest anywhere you'd go. Now I see guys that are more consistently bigger than me. I feel sorry for them, because it sucks. I've been there. It sucks to be that big, and anyone else that's, you're in the 300s or really big for your height and sex and everything. But it's great once you start getting down here. And this time, as I've lost weight, I've actually forced myself to make these recognitions and realize how great life is. Every point in your life, you're gonna have hardships and trials, but you have to realize that some of yours are going away, and a lot of mine are. If you would have asked me 4 or 5 months ago what my biggest trial was, what the biggest thing I'd like to have taken care of was, it was losing weight. If you could say in 4 months, you're gonna almost lose 80 pounds, like I wouldn't have believed you. It's really exciting to be at this position now. And I thank you guys for this. I probably could have ran this 5K sooner than I have now if I was training more consistently and all this stuff, but this has been my journey and we all go on different journeys. It's been really awesome. One of my problems is I always think about the next problem. A huge midterm, my biggest midterm is a 2-part one, parts take home, parts in the testing center, and I'm really not prepared for it. But you can take, you know, happiness in the small things that you do, like this. I did 1,000 calories under an hour, and it was all jogging, almost 5 miles, 4.7 miles, probably about 4 of that. 4 miles was jogged, about 0.7 walked. But 4 miles jogged, like that's twice as much as I usually do, and it really was more of a choice. I just was like, I'm gonna go at a slower pace, but I'm gonna go hard, and I'm gonna do the whole 5K. And it might have been good that I had like a rest day yesterday. I think that might be a part of it too. So I'm gonna try and do this tomorrow, and if it's a lot harder, it might be because I had that rest day, and so that's something to factor in and to realize. But I'm just really grateful right now. So sorry I'm rambling, but this is like a huge moment for me. I'm so excited, and I just wanted to share this with you and be able to look back on this and on these awesome moments.